What's up guys, it's Nacho here and welcome to a brand new series that I have got for you, which is the football roundup. But this is not a football roundup episode, this is a transfer roundup episode. So what this is, I'm going to talk about all the big deals that's happened in the transfer window so far, in the summer transfer window so far. And yeah, let's start off with the big league, the best league in the world, the Premier League, where it's been a lot of transfers have been going on. A lot of clubs have been spending money. A lot of clubs haven't been spending money. Then you got some clubs who haven't even bought anyone. But let's start off with Arsenal, who bought in a very good player, Xhaka from Borussia Mönchengladbach, for 34 million. I think he's going to be a good signing for Arsenal. I think he's the type of player that Arsenal have been waiting for years. They haven't had a good defensive midfield player since probably Gilberto Silva, maybe even Vieira. I don't think Jannik's up there with those two, but he is young. We've seen him at the Euros. He looks a decent player for Switzerland at the Euros. But is he the type of person Arsenal go down next level? I don't know. We don't know. And they also brought on some Japanese player. Hardly knew him, never heard of him. But anyway. And then we move on to Chelsea, who bought one player in so far, Michy Batshuayi from Marseille, 3.2 million. I think I watched him at Marseille last season for a couple of games, and also watched him as an impact player against Hungary. Scored a decent finish from a poacher's goal. Really, he loves a player. Everybody's saying that he's like a young Didier Drogba. He's like, because remember fact Chelsea bought Didier Drogba from Marseille. So everybody's saying he's a young Didier Drogba, which will be an incredible signing if he's anything like Didier Drogba at Chelsea. So. I think that could be a fantastic signing, and yeah, I think that's going to be a good. He could be one of the surprise signings so far in the transfer window. Now we're on to Crystal Palace, who spent on. They've been doing a lot of transfer activity so far, haven't they? Yeah, they brought in my man from my team. That's right. He's bought Crystal Palace bought Andros Townsend for 13 million from Newcastle. Yeah, that's going to take a couple. That took me a couple of days to get that out of my to really that hurt me big time, because Andros Townsend was a fantastic. He had great 6 months. He had great 6 months in Newcastle. He could have kept us up. He could have stayed, but we all know he wants to play in the England team, and the reason why he probably didn't get an England team at the Euros is because of us being relegated. And yeah, now he's at the Crystal Palace. He's going to be a great signing for Palace, even though he pretty much backstabbed us. But hey, it was only a matter of time because he is a top quality player. They also brought in Steve Mandanda. I think that's going to be a fantastic signing. A free for Palace, a top quality goalkeeper, and him, that's a good signing. And also brought in James Tompkins from West Ham for 10 million. That's also a good little deal. You know, he didn't play a lot of games last season for West Ham, but he'd be a great signing for them. And then the players who left Crystal Palace. One of the best players who went to Newcastle is Dwight Gale. I think that's a fantastic signing for us, even though the Championship. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy. They get Townsend, we get Gailey. I'm happy with that. Now we move on to the champions, Leicester City. It took me a little while to get used to that, but I'm now starting to get used to that, with Leicester City now become the Premier League champions. They spent money too. They brought in the likes of Mendy. I think I haven't really watched a lot of him, but a lot of people saying he seems a player, and they all know how good Leicester are, the scouting department. They brought likes of Kanté, Mahrez, Vardy, so they know their transfers. And they also brought in Musa from CSKA Moscow. What's a couple of games? He sort of adjusts through games, but he's got pace, ability, and he's got one heck of a strike in him. So I think that's two good signings from Leicester City. Does that mean that Vardy could be going, or maybe Mahrez or Kanté? We don't know, but I think one of them three will be sold. I don't think it will be Vardy. It may be Mahrez, it may be Kanté, but for me it's between Kanté and Mahrez, who I guess have others who I think could be sold. Now we move on to Liverpool, who have been another club in the they've been very active in this transfer window, bringing in one of the most expensive signings in this window so far, Sadio Mane from Southampton. That is a great signing. For me, that is, he may have been sort of in and out, but I watched some of his game. He's frighteningly quick. We all know he's scored the quickest hat-trick in Premier League history. So I think that's a great signing from Liverpool. I really do think that's a fantastic signing from Liverpool. They also brought in Joe Matip on free. I think he's a decent defender. And Klaus, I think his name is, from Mainz, who everybody's saying is the next Man Neuer. So they're doing their business very well. Now we move on to two Manchester clubs. Kicking off with Manchester City under new manager Pep Guardiola, and he is bringing in some decent players. The likes of Gundogan, and that's when his name's not Gundogan, it's Gundogan. So that's a good signing from them. Torino is also a good signing. He's probably Spain's best player at the Euros. So he has another good signing for them. Does that mean Yaya Toure is going to leave? Does that mean what's that do for Vincent Kompany? So there's going to be a little bit of outs, I feel. I think for me, the likes of Mangala and Clichy, Raheem Sterling, Yaya Toure, I think will go. Vincent Kompany, if that dodgy cap is still acting up on him, I think he might go as well. And move on to Manchester United next, who have been the biggest club in the transfers so far for me. I mean, the signings they bring in are absolutely world class. The likes of Mkhitaryan, who was voted Bundesliga's best player of the season last season. I think that's a fantastic signing. I think that's one of the signings of the window. Eric Bailey, who's from Villarreal for 30 million. I think that's another good signing. I watched him against Liverpool in the Europa League. Also watched him some La Liga BBVA games last season. He's also a good player. And the biggest transfer of Moss so far in this window, ZLATAN is in the Premier League with Manchester United and back with Mourinho, who's the new manager of Manchester United. I really think there's so many subpoints to this deal. It's huge. It's great to see a player of ZLATAN's calibre. He's won everything, apart from the Champions League and the World Cup and the European Championships. But he's won everything league titles. He's won so many Serie A's. He's won so many league earns, and he's also won a La Liga. He hasn't won the big one, the BPL. Well, the Premier League is called now. So I really think this is a great signing for Manchester United. I think it's what they have been missing for years, a marquee signing. They haven't had a marquee signing probably, when's the last time they had a marquee signing? Since Bergerath? Maybe way back. You could say Di Maria didn't really help really, but they got their big signing. Then we move on to Southampton, where there's been a lot of outs and ins of Southampton yet again at that club. They brought in Nathan Redmond. I think that's a good signing. I mean, I just think with Norwich, I just feel with Norwich, I don't think he suits Norwich. I think Tom Meglin's a better player. I think that's a good signing. And then again, the outs just keep on coming with Southampton. Victor Wanyama is now at Spurs. Like I said, Mane's at Liverpool. And I think more will leave. Pella is now left. He's now off to China. There was so many people off the money. All that money. So everybody's going to China. He's off to China now. So I think it's going to be a struggle for Southampton next year. I don't think they're relegated, but I do think it will be a struggle. And they also have a new manager as well, so it's going to be a struggle. Because Ronald Koeman's on Everton, and they haven't really done any activity at Everton. So it's going to be a struggle for Southampton. Because they've got a new manager, Ronald Koeman's there at Everton, so what can Everton do? Who can Everton bring in? There's all speculation Everton could all be on the verge of making a humongous deal. Let's say it's going to be Wijnaldum, who plays in my club Newcastle. They also been linked with so many others. I think they've been linked with Felipe Anderson and all that stuff. So I think Everton will definitely break their transfer record in this window, no doubt about it. And yeah, Now we move on to West Ham, and West Ham is more of they're mainly bringing in a lot of players right here on frees. Likes of Figuli, I think that's a great signing. I think that's a very good signing because I rate him as a player. Likes of Norveld from Michigan Clubback, that's another good signing from them on a free. And Lanzini one, they made that a permanent. That's pretty much it from West Ham. It's not, and also there's been a couple else at West Ham, mainly on loans. Tompkins has now got to Palace. They've been doing the business. And also brought in a player from Turkey. I don't even know his name. I don't know his name, but he used to play. He played at Besiktas. He used to play under Slaven Bilic, so don't really know a lot about him, but he seems a player. And that's pretty much it, really, about the Premier League. Apart from that, that's much it. Unless you want to be in my club Newcastle, you can spend players right and centre. But anyway, I'm not going to do a championship because you guys don't want to talk about that. Yeah. Now we move on to the Bundesliga, where it's been very interesting transfer roundup for Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund. Let's start off with the champion Bayern Munich, where they've brought in two great signings. First of all, they brought in Mats Hummels from Borussia Dortmund. I know an Dortmund player goes to Bayern Munich. Yay! That's the third. I think that's the third or fourth one now. I think that's it was a shock signing. I didn't see it coming. I mean, he used to play at Bayern, then he's Bayern sold Dortmund, now he's back at Bayern. But Carlo Ancelotti, his new Bayern Munich manager, must rate him as a player, because I think he does. I think he's a leader. I think Bayern Munich, and I think him and both teams have a great partnership to do for Germany. I think we all know Bayern Munich have got so many quality players. I just think at the back they need a little bit of defensive coordinations. I think Hummels will get that to him. They also brought in the teenage sensation that is Roberto Sanchez, who just won Portugal Euros. I think that's a fantastic saying. I've watched this kid develop, and he is so good. He is on the level. He's on the for me next 10 years or maybe next 20 years. This kid will win a Ballon d'Or. He's that good. It's ridiculous. And that's pretty much it about Bayern Munich. Now we're going to Borussia Dortmund, who's been a lot of outs than ins as well. That club. Let's talk about the ins. They brought in the likes of Rafael, an amazing tournament for Portugal, the fullback. So I think that's a good signing. They brought in the Turkish sensation, little kid Moya. He looks. I watched him against Croatia. He looks a player. They brought in Sebastian Roeder from Bayern. I think don't really see that. I don't think is that a great signing or not? I don't really know. But the two signings that I am really delighted with Borussia Dortmund signing, Marcus Bartra, I think that's a good signing because they also need a replacement for Mats Hummels. And everybody has been waiting for this kid. Everybody's talking about him. Dembele from France in the Ligue 1. I think he played for Rennes last season. He is a sensation. I think that's a fantastic signing for Borussia Dortmund. They have missed a play. This is everybody telling him as the next star from France. And I watched him last season a lot. He is so good. He is unbelievable. And I think France, they may have lost the Euros, but the kids keep coming through. And I think that's a great sign from Dortmund. And the players who have left. Mkhitaryan's left, Hummels was left, along with some other player, I don't know his name. But yeah. And you could say there could be more to follow. There could be more to follow. Who else has been signing players in the Bundesliga? Leverkusen signed the player Kevin Vorlanda, whatever his name is. And Schalke have signed Naldo from Wolfsburg, and also Swedish sensation kid. And Bodo, I think he had a decent tournament at the Euros. Now we move on to La Liga BBVA, where it's not a lot of transfer activity there. Not a lot, apart from not really, not really a lot of transfer activity there. Apart from Barcelona buying Summer and Titi and Denis Suarez, not a lot really. Like Madrid bought some good players. Nikas Titan cost a lot of money, cost me over 29 million. So that's a good signing. Sevilla brought in a lone player, really. I think Spurs' defender for Gasco or something like that. And yeah, Valencia brought out their on loan one of Real Madrid's players, and Bottinelli. Nothing really else to say really about La Liga. Really, nothing really about it. That's it. Really. Real Madrid have done nothing so far, but they have pulled out of POGBA. So Man United could buy POGBA, could buy not buy POGBA. 100 million on the table of Man United. Well, Real Madrid have pulled out of that deal. So that's pretty much all to say there. Now we move on to Serie A, where there's only been one big signing there. Juventus signed Pjanic from Roma. They also signed Dani Alves on a free. And Roma made Stefan El Shaarawy a permanent deal. And then a couple of loanies from other teams, like AC Milan. Move on to Inter right now. Inter have a new owner, and they also bring in Ega Banega on a free. And I think they are now on the verge of signing Yaya Toure. I think they will sign Yaya Toure into Milan. And yeah, I think, could they be a force again into Milan? I don't know. They could, they may not. We don't know. I still think Juventus are a team to beat. But hey, anything can happen. As for Napoli, they haven't really spent anything yet, but I think they will if Higuain decides to leave, or if Higuain decides to leave and goes to Liverpool or Chelsea or even Everton. He's also speculation. He's been thinking about Everton. That'd be a huge shock if he goes to Everton. No respect to Everton fans out there. I just don't think. I mean, that'd be amazing. That'd be incredible if he goes to Everton. But I just feel like he could go to Liverpool. I think he's a player at Liverpool. I think Liverpool been linked for a long time, but anything can happen really. And we move on to the last league. So far it is League 1. And there's only been one team that's been pretty much spreading signs. It's Paris Saint-Germain. We all know Zlatan's left. They have brought in Haven Ben Arfa, and I'm really, as a Newcastle fan, I think you're fed up with me saying it. I am so pleased for Benny. I'm so pleased for the guy. I mean, there's a kid that said they did have a talent. He's never going to make it into a big club. I'm really, really happy for him. I mean, he deserves it. He worked. I mean, he let people say it when he was at Hull. He was a waste of a talent. I just felt for me he didn't suit Hull. I just felt when he was Newcastle, he was unbeatable. He was worthy, and I think that's a great signing from Paris. He had a great season at Nice. Got pretty much nailed in the Champions League. Finished 4th. I mean, that's a great signing for him, and also for Ben Arfa. I'm really over the moon for the guy. And they brought in some other players. They brought in the Polish player at a decent tournament. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, and Wetzel. Wetzel left. He's not a fan of that change. So that's pretty much it, really. Nothing really else to say on my 5 players that I think will be going, could be going anywhere. Starting off, Mr. Sissoko. There's a 35 million come and get me plea from Newcastle United to say to any club, come and get me. I think he will be sold. Some regulations, he could be going to Liverpool, he could be going to Chelsea, he could be going to Arsenal, he could be going to Juventus. I think he will be sold. And yeah, now we move on to my second player, which will be Higuain. He's another player that's been a lot of speculation, and not the man he wants to leave and somebody come and get him. I think he will leave as well. I just think if you're unhappy, just go. Literally, just go. And my third player is POGBA, the man everybody has been talking about until window. Will he go to Man United for 100 mil, or is he going to Real Madrid for 100 mil, or is he staying at Juventus? I feel right now he won't be at Juve. He might go to Man U, but I have respect. I know Real Madrid are pulling out this deal, but I know Real Madrid. They almost bought David De Gea on the last day, on transfer deadline day. They did it with Gareth Bale. I think they would do it for POGBA again. This deal is not dead for Real Madrid. I have a funny feeling they put a spanner in the works, saying Man United bad, but we'll put a deal, and I feel they might put James Rodriguez on the table for them. I don't think Real Madrid are in this deal yet. So for me, I think he will leave Juventus. I don't know where he's going to go. Anything can happen in the next whatever months we have left of this transfer window. Then we move on to my 4th, which was interesting, was Cavani. Now there's been a lot of speculation with Cavani. He is unhappy at PSG, and because Zlatan was there. No, he's still not happy at PSG. I think he will leave. I think it's another player that for me, I think he will go to Inter Milan. Because Inter Milan has money now, and I can see him going to Inter Milan. And my fifth one has to be, is James Rodriguez staying or going? For me, I think James Rodriguez will leave Real Madrid. I think he might go to Man United. There's a lot of speculation as well. Felipe Anderson's another player that could be going somewhere. There's so many speculations. Really at this time of year, everyone is speculating with anything. But anyway, that's my transfer roundup for series for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys are loving the videos I'm making, and even the Euros, and so many. I've got so many great videos coming up for you guys. All you do is have fun, do what you want. Please like, subscribe. The Natural is out. Any major tournament in the national team, I'm not know what to say really. I'm still a little bit sort of bewildered that Portugal won this tournament, even though they finished third in their group. That's true. They lost all their games.